President Petro Poroshenko came to Brussels seeking urgent reassurance and concrete help from his European allies. He made it very clear just how serious this crisis has become.
I think that we are very close to the point of non-return. Point of non-return is full-scale war, which already happened on the territory controlled by separatists, and there, instead of separatists, regular Russian troops. And any offensive action which would be undertaken, if it happened, would be point of non-return. And that's why we undertake the enormous efforts to stop that.
He'd spoken to all 28 heads of government at a summit which has been dominated by Russia's military escalation and how best to respond to it. The rhetoric on the crisis is heating up.
Countries in Europe shouldn't need to think long before realizing just how unacceptable that is.
Lithuania's President Dalia Grybauskaitė went further, saying Russia's attack on Ukraine is effectively an attack on Europe. While they intensify their criticism, Europe's leaders still claim the only solution is a political one.
We are very clear that there's no military solution to this crisis. We need a sustainable political solution that respects Ukraine's territorial integrity and sovereignty. I believe it's more necessary than ever. So we continue to urge Russia to stop hostility, to stop the flow of arms, equipment and personnel into the conflict region, and to withdraw its forces from Ukraine.
Back in July, EU leaders imposed sanctions on different sectors of the Russian economy, the finance sector, energy sales and arms sales. The Russians responded by banning European agricultural imports. Back then, European leaders said they would do more if the situation on the ground escalated, and this week it certainly did that. The momentum towards tougher sanctions seems now irresistible, but it's not clear new measures will be announced on Saturday. While doing nothing is not an option, some EU states, like ones with deep trade ties with Russia and ones heavily reliant on Russian gas, are not so keen. Getting agreement on tougher measures is always hard. Simon McGregor Wood, Al Jazeera, Brussels.